Have your plans ever just completely fallen apart? And by plans, I mean your plotting wall. So after the excitement of setting up this wall, 3 a.m., no joke, 3 a.m. on the dot, literally looked at the clock, 3:00, the plotting wall fell. I'm hoping this is not a sign. I never had it fall that I can remember in my other room. I know that it's partially because this tape is multiple years old, like at least 6 years old, so maybe it's become less sticky. And second of all, the texture of this wall, but like this texture is in the other room too, and this didn't happen. So oh my gosh, George and I both woke up completely terrified, like what is happening? And it was just this, and it just continued for the next like 15 seconds to just fall. It sounded like something being literally ripped off the wall. So anyway, I already, like so many of you loved the green. I already was like, I don't know if I love the green. So I had purchased some purple tape, pink tape, like this little roll. This was maybe $6. And then also I purchased black paper. This is George's fault because he was like, you know what? Those Post-it notes would really pop on black. And so I had thought usually I do a double tape, like a double paper, just so when I write on it, the texture of the wall doesn't get to it. But I only did a single thing of paper. So I was planning to put the black and the purple over it. And now I'm just sort of like, what do we do? I guess I'm going to attempt to put it back up and maybe secure it with some pins, like push pins, and then maybe put the black up. However, we're going to take a pause on that a little bit because, or at least in terms of redoing, because I really need this more for planning book 2 than for finishing out book 1. So I got to stay true to priorities. What we're going to do is we are going to plan for the week ahead and do the best we can to get settled for what's ahead. This week is a big week, of course. I will be finishing my 31st novel this week, like finishing all of it up. And what was meant to be, or originally anticipated to be, between 36 and 40,000 words, like a long novella / short novel, is going to be almost 60,000 words, which we're not surprised. Everything always goes longer than I think. So we just have to accept it and roll with it. But I am currently at less than 2,000 words for the 12th episode, and then I still have to write episode 13. There's also a lot of other things going on this week. So we're not going to focus on the plotting wall. I am going to try to put it back up, but George and Andrew are at baseball practice. So I'm going to just try to put this back up, go get my planning done. And then tonight, our babysitter is coming and we are doing a date night that is going to be a writing date night. So I think we're going to go get Japanese and then go sit at our favorite boba tea place and just get some work done. And hopefully I'll get another couple of thousand words today. So should be pretty fun. We went to, so our church is kind of big and they have 4 different services. We went to every service because we're trying to raise money for the kids that can't afford to go on the school fundraiser to DC. So we have been hustling all weekend trying to earn that money and hoping that it's going to pay off for those kids. And so now it's focusing on the writing. So it's been a busy weekend, but I'm excited to see the end of this story come to life. It feels good every time. It feels good every time to finish a book. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another quick plan with me. So overall, this plan with me took about 30 minutes of a planning session, and sometimes I will take 45 minutes to an hour, but I was trying to make it as fast as possible because it's been a very busy day. You can see I started out with this kit from Planner Kate, which I love her sampler kits. They're so affordable and colorful, and it's just enough stickers for this kind of planning. So I highly recommend you check those out. I will link them down below, and they do go on sale occasionally. I also started out by going through last week's plan and thinking what got done, what didn't get done, what needs to migrate over, and what do I need to get done this week. And for me, having this little dashboard page where I can just make a to-do list for the week that isn't based on when things have to get done, but rather what needs to get done is the perfect way to start the week. So you can see my main goals for this week are finishing my book. So exciting. So episodes 12 and 13 will be the end of A Mirror of Shadows. I've also got some admin work and I'm thinking about putting the book up for pre-order. For Heart Breathings, I'm mostly focused on these vlogs as well as all the updates for HB90. And then here on the other side, I'm just setting out an estimate of how much time I think all these tasks are going to take for the week. Most of the admin work on the third column is stuff that got migrated over because it got started, but it didn't get finished. But anyway, how cute are these little book washies at the bottom? I just love it so much. As I move into the week on 2 pages, I also have a quick question for those of you who use the HB90 weekly planner, the quarterly planner. Do you use the habit tracker boxes on the left bottom side? I sometimes use them and sometimes I don't. Like this week I whited out and used the colorful stickers from Planner Kate. But I think for me, it's one of the least consistently used boxes, and I've been thinking about removing it from the planner, and I like to do that in the December version so that all of next year can kind of be consistent. Plus, I'm hoping to update the undated planner. So let me know if you use it or if you'd be really devastated to see that habit tracker spot leave the planner. So as I popcorn around through the week, I'm mostly just looking at my list of things to do and thinking, when is the most efficient strategic time to get these things done, mixed in with all the things that have to get done. So obviously I have episodes 12 and 13 need to get written and read, and I've got to find time for the daily vlogs and things like that. I might move episode 13's reading to Friday, which I'll talk about when I get to Monday's live stream. And also I was thinking to give myself a little bit of a break, I might do writing sprints on Tuesday instead of a vlog. So I'll let you guys know and get that scheduled in if you want to do some writing with me on Tuesday, just because I could probably use a break from recording a vlog for a day just to give myself a little bit of rest. I'm really trying to pace myself as best as I can. On Monday night too, I get to hang out with one of my best friends, Casey Ezel. She's a very talented writer. We got to know each other. She was already in our Heart Breathings community, but we got to know each other last year at the Subscriptions for Authors conference, and I just adore her. We talk every day, and I cannot believe she's in Dallas. That's going to be so much fun. And then otherwise, the week is just planning out all those things that I put on the to-do list and trying my best to make sure that I'm balancing gaming, fun, reading, downtime with the writing that needs to happen. And then I'm going through the rest of the week and putting down some washi tape that matches. And I also decided to use, like, this sticker kit came with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but I didn't want to use it in the main planner. So instead I just put that as well as some meal planning stickers down. And that is basically the week. And I love this planning ritual, but I'm trying to decide exactly what I'll be doing for next year. Definitely HB90, but we'll see how it looks. But anyway, here's a final look at the weekly plan. Okay, so planning is done. I made a poster for fundraiser stuff tomorrow. I got all my stuff ready to go for working/writing date night, but I made dinner for the kids, got all the laundry done, and then as the babysitter's brother who dropped her off was leaving, he had a tire blowout in our front yard, or in our driveway. So George was out there helping him change the tire. So we were leaving almost an hour late. George is taking a shower since he got all sweaty out there. It is like 87 degrees in Texas today, so it is a hot one. I'm honestly feeling a little bit stressed because I usually rely on my weekends to be kind of like reset time, recharge, but with the fundraiser and all the other events that have been going on, plus the daily vlogs and everything with the book, I'm just not getting enough downtime. So there might be a couple days next week without a vlog, just so I can make sure that I'm taking care of myself, because I will not allow myself to get back in burnout, which I'm sure you guys will understand. But I will post in the community tab if I need a couple of days off, where I'll just combine some vlogs or just have a day that I don't post. But I am still thinking when I want to do a retreat, because I also know that when it comes to those at-home writing retreats, I kind of push myself a little bit. And right now I don't have that push in me. So might happen after November. We might do a December at-home writing retreat, but I will keep you guys updated. But we're going to keep moving forward. Hopefully I'm going to get some good writing in tonight, but I also am definitely going to need some refill the well time. So I'm very happy that I'm going to meet up with my friend Casey tomorrow night. We're going to have a really fun, relaxing evening, and my heart just needs it. So if you are also feeling a little crispy at the edges, a little burned out, a little bit too stressed, or you're not getting enough sleep, this is the thing about these months where we're like, get the book done, focus on the writing, is sometimes it's easy to push ourselves a little bit too far. And so if you can pay attention to that just at the start of feeling that, slow down and rest, even if it means disappointing someone or not meeting a deadline, it's well worth it. All right, reminding myself of that also. Now let's go have a fun date night. Okay, guys, we are home. It is 10:10 on the dot. I have written 500 words, so I'm actually gonna go into the bedroom. I'm gonna take my makeup off, get comfy, go make sure the kids are asleep, and then I'm gonna write for maybe another hour. I don't know if I'll actually record it, but I'll see if I can get a little bit of footage, because I do not want to be pushed down to the wire tomorrow. But I'm also feeling like we had a lot of fun tonight. We had that yummy baguette. We've been to that anime shop and the royalty shop there in Arlington so many times. It's like our favorite place to go when we're doing working date nights, because they have delicious boba tea and they're open until like 12, 1 in the morning. And so it's a great place to go and sit, and it's always a cool atmosphere and nice people in there. So shout out to Royalty in Arlington if you're ever looking for a good late night spot. There's a ramen shop, the anime store. It's all kind of in this little shopping center. So we love that place. We've never gotten that huge ice cream thing before. And I actually am trying to reduce my sugar intake, but you know, every once in a while on a date night, you got to go for it. I always get the taro milk tea. Look, I didn't even finish it, like not even close. I think I just had too much to eat. We couldn't finish the ice cream either, but I always get it 1/4 sweet because I don't like it super sweet. But anyway, enough about food. I need to get a little bit more writing done, but we had a great time and it was so nice to just go out and sort of talk and chill and get that ride in the car together and strategize and think and share. Some time away from the kids is sometimes good for your relationship, so that was fun. But I still am on deadline and I'm excited for the week ahead, but like I said earlier, I still know that I have to really pace myself and I can't push too hard. But also sometimes when you're on deadline, you are going to push a little bit. So we're going to do our best to find balance, and part of that right now is getting undressed, comfy, but still getting a little bit of writing done before I go to bed. And I'm hoping I'm at 2,100 words. I'm hoping I can get to that 2,500 words and then I'll finish the episode in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and I love you guys. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're enjoying the vlogs, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night.